What's up, guys? I'm gonna do a quick video on how I hooked to one of these Walmart trucks over at a Walmart distribution center somewhere in the United States. It's sunny out, light wind coming out of the west. First thing I do, I wire my lights up because everything's out of the way. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come over here, and instead of plugging into that plug, which I have a plug somewhere, but not right here, I have this other wire harness, and basically it has those tappets on it, and then on the other end it has a plug, and then over here I got the other plug. So it's like plug and play, kind of, sort of. So what I do is I come over here to this plug here. See my finger? This plug here, I unplug that, and then I pull this out of the back of the light, and see how all the wires, they look the same because they're filthy? Well, I wipe that off, and then I figure out what wires is what. But typically you can tell by the end of this plug which ones is what, and that's how I do it. So here's what I do. I got out my tester, so for this video, I'll show you here in a minute. I don't know if you can see that, but on that plug it says 1, 2, and 3. So I don't know if it's on all these trucks, but this plug here says 1, 2, and 3. Negative is number 1. All right, I'm gonna pretend like I don't know where the turn signal is. Okay, so I'll show you what I do. Okay, I have a wire tester. So basically you hook the wire tester up to the ground, and then you test each wire on this plug to see which one is your turn signal. So it's pretty straightforward. The middle wire, which is marked number 2 on this plug, is going to be your tail light. So this wire tester, you can get one of these off of eBay. I have an extra one that I bought because I tend to break stuff, but it's good, see, because it could go like that, and then let's get in a little closer. You could take and hook it onto a wire and poke a little thingy in there. See, it's handy dandy, and they're not very expensive. Let me see if the brand is still on there. That's what brand it is. Hard telling where it's made. I'm sure it's made in China. But that's how I wire up the lights. And you know, the other side is just like this side. So you only need to hook up one tail light wire, obviously. And then on the other side, I'm going to hook up the tail light to the middle wire. Then the number 3 wire, which is the opposite side of that ground, I'm going to hook up my right turn signal. So that's how I wire up lights. But you all have seen me put these trailer hitches on before, or pinch plate, or whatever you want to call my hitch. I just call it a hitch. There's different names for it. But I do that, and then I come over here. I use painter's tape. I tape my placards onto the doors using painter's tape. I like to use the 2-inch, you know, painter's tape, the fat stuff. And then I'll show you a little trick with my license plate that I do now. Can't show you my license plate because there's haters out there. But what I do, I get a little piece of wire, you know, old light wire, and I take and I just kind of hook him through there, and then I tie a knot in it. And this stuff is so easy to untie. I mean, a caveman could do it. But that's how I put my license plate on there, and that's pretty much it. I mean, you can refer to other vehicles how I put the hitch on, and run my chains and everything. Pretty much everything's the same. Nothing's fancy. But I'll quickly show at the end of this vehicle how I hooked up to it. and everything, and then I won't go step by step making a long lengthy video, because you know, that's kind of pointless when I've already made numerous videos. You can just refer to one of the older videos, man. Save everybody some time. I'm going to show y'all this real quick before I forget. So these bushing guides is what I'm going to call them, pop out of there, out of these arms on these Stowmaster 5000s, because this popper right here breaks, and it's supposed to keep it in there, but it doesn't. So what I do, I take a it's kind of like a small, very small pry bar and a hammer, and I drive that bitch back up into there every time, so it doesn't scar up this stainless pipe. So that's what I do. I haven't put my safety chains on yet, but went ahead and slapped the man, the hitch on there, and that's how I do it. This time I didn't have a bolt to put in here. I'm gonna have to swing by old Tractor Supply and get me a new supply. I like bolts. But anyway, here's the lights, how I got them ran. All the lights work, and I still got my my little gimp splint for the tow bar on there. I get a day off, or I'm taking a day off this week when the temperatures are in the 60s. So I'm gonna do a lot of work to my tow vehicle, and that's that. Well, shit, man, I better hurry up and get this chain on here. I gotta go. So we're done. So I still gotta take and drive that bitch up in there real quick before I leave. But this is what it looks like to hook to a Kenworth for me. You know, everybody's different, everybody does it different, but this is how it's gonna look when I hook to a Kenworth. So it's pretty simple. Everything just easy peasy. And you can see the tow bar is at a little bit of an angle, but you know, it's not at much of an angle. I would prefer it to be a little straighter, but with this angle that I got this tow hitch on there, I wasn't really able to drop it down with the attachments that I got. So, you know, I don't carry 500 things with me to readjust the angle and the pitch of something. I don't mess with all that stuff. So that's why I use what I got. And let me see if I can see how I did the lights real quick. So here's how I did the lights. And I did it like that to show you all how to hook lights up to almost anything. I mean, I do have a plug. If I wasn't lazy and I wanted to dig around in that damn mess of a tow vehicle of mine, I would have found that plug in. But, you know, I thought, hey, this is a good time to show them what's up with the posi taps. I mean, I had to figure this crap out on my own. I wasn't born figuring this crap out. I had to figure it out as I went. So that's one of the purposes of making these videos, is to help people figure it out. And then if you see a way to improve upon what I do, or if what I do sucks to you, come up with your own way that works for you and get out there and make some damn money.